Charisma is not inborn. It's applied science. Raise one of your eyebrows if you disagree. That's how you make everyone agree with you. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, good evening. There are 3 infinity stones of charisma that you can start using today without worrying about burglars, the tax authority, or Thanos, a fictional supervillain in the Marvel world. It's PPW. The first infinity stone is presence. In this modern day and age where distraction is trending, attention span shrinking, and the virtual world more tempting, presence has become ever more elusive. But if you were having a conversation with the Queen, Elon Musk, or Shakespeare, how would you behave? Would you check how many likes you got on social media? Would you think of eminent deadlines, diapers, or ET, the extraterrestrial? Definitely not. Except for Shakespeare, you'd need Google, as he loves confusing everybody. But with the rest, your whole being would be so in the now. You'd be extremely hungry to know more about the other person, that you have that spark of interest in your eyes. You'd look at them as if they were the most fascinating person that you've ever seen in your life. Like, it's worth all the time in the world to explore them inside and out. That's what presence is about. So treat every person that you come in contact as the most important person on earth, remembering that as you do so, that as far as that person is concerned, he is. By the same token, to snowball your charismatic presence, you need the second infinity stone, which is power. This one first lives in the mind. Imagine you were the wealthiest, the most famous, or the most attractive person in the world. How would you carry yourself? Would you sit like how you're sitting right now? Oh, you're shifting, and I'm watching. Your Highness, please all stand up. So you can sit down. Did you notice any difference? And more importantly, do you feel different? What changed? Interestingly, our mind cannot distinguish fact from fiction. And what our mind believes, our body manifests. Likewise, believe it or not, our body language affects our minds too. Do you want proof? Sit as if you were depressed. Your head hang low, shoulders slump, and face sag. Without moving a muscle, try to feel really, truly excited. Did you manage? Now do the opposite. Please stand up. On 3, physically spring into excitement, jump up and down, smile the biggest smile you can, wave your arms in the air, and while doing all this, try to feel depressed. 1, 2, 3. Successful? Accordingly, when on edge, out of sorts, or cranky, use your body language to regain your power. Similarly, live like you were allergic to disempowering thoughts. We stay away from gluten, lactose, and in-laws. So why not practice social distancing from negative thoughts? They are worse than all viruses combined. When someone displays high confidence through their body language, we tend to assume they have something to be confident about. People simply accept what you project. The third infinity stone is warmth. Warmth is indispensable as it activates the completed charisma gauntlet. Why? If you possess power without warmth, you might be impressive, but can come off as arrogant or cold. If you possess warmth without power, you can be likable, but can appear overeager or desperate to please. We need all three for you to do the snap before mesmerizing the world. We can increase warmth by bearing in mind that we all want to be happy. We all want to belong. We all want to be loved, and we'd all perish without our new external human organ, our mobile phones. By focusing on what makes us the same instead of what makes us different, we become more open, more tolerant, and more compassionate. To conclude, Robert Brault is here to tell us that charisma is not so much getting people to like you as getting people to like themselves when you're around. Today, with your presence, power, and warmth, you made me feel like I was the best speaker in the world. As a way of gratitude, here's my challenge for you. One step at a time, one interaction at a time, one person at a time. You can win hearts, move mountains, and bring the sun back to earth with the infinity that's already inside you. Awaken it. The world can't wait.